For centuries, the Shroud of Turin has captivated the imagination of believers, skeptics, and scientists alike. This enigmatic artifact, believed by many to be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, has inspired devotion, sparked controversy, and fueled endless debate. What secrets lie hidden in its ancient fibers? Its mystique lies in its ability to provoke both faith and skepticism, blending the realms of religion, history, and science in a way few artifacts can. The shroud remains an object of endless fascination, a nexus of human curiosity that transcends time and culture, uniting believers and non-believers in the shared pursuit of truth. Don't forget to like the video if you love Jesus, comment "I love Jesus" below, and subscribe to our channel. The Shroud of Turin, a linen cloth measuring 14 feet by 3 feet, first emerged into historical records in the late 14th century, yet its journey begins much earlier, shrouded in mystery and legend. Early mentions of a cloth bearing an image believed to be Jesus Christ date back centuries before its documented appearance in medieval France. Some historians suggest that the shroud was in Edessa, modern-day Turkey, as early as the 1st century CE. It was referred to as the image of Edessa, a sacred relic revered by the faithful. Historical texts from the region describe a cloth imprinted with the face of Jesus, hidden for centuries until its rediscovery in the 6th century. These early accounts, while fragmentary, contribute to the aura of mystery surrounding the shroud, lending credence to claims of its ancient origins. In 944 CE, the cloth reportedly made its way to Constantinople, where it became a centerpiece of Byzantine religious culture. Accounts of the time describe it as a relic displaying the full body of Christ, further cementing its legendary status. During this period, it was venerated as a miraculous artifact, a tangible connection to the divine. However, the historical trail grows murkier with time. The shroud's fate following the sack of Constantinople in 1204 remains unclear, fueling speculation about its movements and ownership during the intervening years. Some believe it was secretly transported to Europe, safeguarded by devout custodians who recognized its spiritual significance. The shroud resurfaced in 1354 in Lirey, France, displayed by the noble de Charny family. Its sudden appearance raised questions about its provenance, yet it was immediately embraced by the local community. Over time, the shroud came into the possession of the House of Savoy, one of Europe's most influential families, ensuring its preservation through centuries of upheaval. In 1578, the shroud was moved to Turin, Italy, where it remains today in the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. Its arrival in Turin marked the beginning of its modern legacy, transforming it into one of Christianity's most venerated relics. The journey of the shroud from its speculated origins in ancient Edessa to its home in Turin is a tale of intrigue and devotion, marked by both reverence and skepticism. What makes the Shroud of Turin so extraordinary is the faint image it bears, a front and back depiction of a man who appears to have been crucified. This image, haunting in its clarity and detail, has been the subject of countless studies and interpretations. Many believe the shroud is the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, bearing his miraculous imprint. The wounds depicted on the figure align with biblical accounts of Christ's passion: scourge marks, a crown of thorns, nail wounds in the wrists and feet, and a spear wound on the side. For believers, these details provide compelling evidence of the shroud's authenticity, reinforcing their faith in its sacred origins. However, skepticism has been a constant companion to these claims. Critics argue the shroud is a medieval forgery, created to inspire religious devotion or attract pilgrims. Radiocarbon dating conducted in 1988 dated the cloth to the 13th to 14th century, seemingly confirming the skeptics' suspicions. Yet, these results remain hotly contested, with critics pointing to potential contamination and the possibility that the samples tested were from a repaired section of the cloth. The lack of concrete historical evidence before the 14th century is often cited as a major red flag, further fueling the debate. The shroud, whether viewed as a sacred relic or an ingenious forgery, continues to inspire both awe and inquiry. The significance of the shroud extends beyond questions of authenticity. For millions of believers, it represents a tangible connection to the divine, a physical testament to the life and sacrifice of Jesus Christ. Pilgrims from around the world flock to Turin during rare public exhibitions of the Shroud, seeking spiritual renewal and answers to their deepest questions. The Shroud's cultural impact is equally profound, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and films. Leonardo da Vinci's depictions of Christ, for instance, show remarkable similarities to the Shroud's image, suggesting its influence on Renaissance art. Even skeptics are drawn to its story, seeing it as a testament to humanity's enduring quest for meaning and understanding. Over the years, the Shroud of Turin has been subjected to intense scientific scrutiny. In 1978, the Shroud of Turin Research Project, STURP, conducted an exhaustive examination, aiming to unravel its mysteries. Their findings were groundbreaking and paradoxical, deepening the enigma rather than resolving it. The STURP analysis revealed that the image on the shroud is not painted, dyed, or burned onto the cloth. Instead, the discoloration is superficial, affecting only the top fibers of the linen. No traces of brushstrokes or pigments were found, baffling scientists who sought to explain its formation through conventional means. The unique characteristics of the shroud defy easy explanation, challenging both skeptics and believers to reconsider their assumptions. Tests have identified human blood, specifically type AB, on the shroud. This blood type, rare in the general population, has been found on other religious relics, such as the Sudarium of Oviedo, which some believe was also used during Christ's burial. Additionally, pollen samples from plants native to the Middle East, particularly around Jerusalem, were discovered on the shroud, lending support to claims of its ancient origin. These findings, while compelling, are not definitive proof of authenticity. They do, however, add layers of complexity to the shroud's story, inviting further investigation into its origins and significance. One of the most remarkable discoveries about the shroud is its three-dimensional imaging properties. When analyzed through modern imaging techniques, the shroud's image reveals depth and precision unmatched by traditional artwork. This discovery suggests that the image was formed by an unknown process, further deepening the mystery. Theories abound, ranging from natural processes involving chemical reactions to miraculous events tied to the resurrection. Believers argue that the image was formed by a burst of divine energy during the resurrection, a hypothesis that aligns with their faith but remains scientifically unverifiable. Skeptics, on the other hand, propose that the shroud was created using advanced medieval techniques, yet reproducing its unique characteristics has proven nearly impossible. Despite extensive research, the shroud's origins remain elusive. Various theories have been proposed, each with its strengths and limitations. Some scientists suggest the image resulted from chemical reactions between body oils and the cloth, a process that could theoretically produce a faint image. However, this theory doesn't account for the high resolution and anatomical accuracy of the shroud's image. Others hypothesize that the image was created using techniques such as bas-relief or photographic methods, yet none of these approaches fully replicate the shroud's unique properties. The mystery of the shroud endures, defying efforts to conclusively determine its origins. The Shroud of Turin's modern history is marked by controversies and renewed interest. The 1988 radiocarbon dating results, which seem to date the cloth to the medieval period, were met with immediate criticism. Subsequent studies have challenged these findings, suggesting that the samples tested were taken from a repaired section of the shroud, potentially skewing the results. Advances in imaging and forensic science have provided new insights, raising questions about the formation of the image. Spectroscopic analysis, for instance, has identified degradation patterns consistent with ancient textiles, suggesting that the shroud could be older than previously thought. These ongoing debates highlight the complexity of studying an artifact as unique and enigmatic as the shroud. The shroud's legacy transcends the debate over its authenticity. It remains a profound symbol of faith, mystery, and the enduring human spirit. For believers, the shroud is a sacred relic offering a tangible connection to the divine. For skeptics, it is a fascinating artifact that challenges our understanding of history and human ingenuity. The shroud invites people from all walks of life to reflect on questions of life, death, and the divine, fostering a sense of wonder that bridges the gap between faith and reason. The Shroud of Turin may never reveal all its secrets, but perhaps that's its true power. It invites us to seek, to question, and to wonder. Whether viewed as a miraculous relic or a masterful forgery, the Shroud continues to inspire and challenge, embodying the mysteries that define the human experience.